Sawadee welcome back to Thailand. True Thai here from Thailand. I hope you're doing well. It's 1 Jan, Monday morning. It's a beautiful sunny day, an overly hot day here in Thailand. It's lovely sunny, blue and white clouds, blue sky with some white fluffy clouds hanging around. No chance of rain today, so so I feel a real feel of 30 plus degrees today in Thailand. It's our rainy season. This is our not cold season. Cold season's around January, but it is our rainy season. So here we are. But so it's going to be a warm one today. So so whoever come in the rainy season, this is what you get. You might get the odd rain. It does intensify. Depends. You can be unlucky, unlucky. But we're saying that now. For instance, you know when the rain's coming, it'll come along, boom, boom, and it disappear. So it's just never ever think twice about the low season, the rainy season, coming to Thailand, etc. As long as you just come to Thailand and act responsible and follow the laws of the country, for instance, and you'll have a great time, and people will like you. But if you don't. Too much talk about it at the moment. Anyway, so that's a different story. Anyway, right. So welcome back. So what's been going on the last 24 hours in the city, Manchester City? A certain man is back, scoring 4 goals, silence the Rag Stadium. Hey, 3-0 up. Nobody come back. 3-0 up. What's it got? 3-0 and 3-2 and 4-2, and then 4-4 and then 5-4 for the big guy. I've never heard of him. I wouldn't even know half of these people, for instance, who played on the pitch. Tony Duggan I saw, so congratulations, Tony, on your goal, etc. for them. Old fat boy also scored Rooney. Set up. Anyway, Carlos Tevez showing what he's got. He's still got it. And skipping through, scoring great free kick. What was Paddy McGuinness doing on that side of the road? Oi, honestly. Well done, Wayne. Wayne. Well done, Rooney. Hey, well done, Carlos Tevez. No, sorry, Catherine, to you. Wonderful. But winning to 5-4 and listening to the boos. It's a charity match, United fans. It's a charity match, and you still boo. Boo, honestly, amazing. Anyway, let's go move on. Let's go to Ilkay Gundogan. Interest from Galatasaray, but nothing concrete. But I'm more likely he will probably. I think I'm on the 60-40. He might go. If he gets anything from Galatasaray, that's his boyhood club. He's fan. He's always been a fan. I can maybe see him go, but I can also see him returning back to City as helping Pep Guardiola as a trainer. So, for instance, because I think he's torn now between his love for City and his love for his boyhood club, really. So, who knows? But we'll see on that one. Person, for instance, who's I expected to stay. People are surprised. Some people are saying he's too old, whatever, which is ridiculous. He's just won the Nations League with Portugal, which is Bernardo Silva. Now, me personally, for instance, I don't think I think he'll play well or better in this new setup we're going through. But, for instance, I do think he can't be the automatic starting 11. And that's the only thing I would say. But other than that, for instance, I welcome him. He's still got the heart. He's still got the the drive to do it. He will be helped by the new players, Jerky. Excuse me. Sorry. This is what I've got. This is my colds. What happens is my partner, she basically, she leaves the, we don't have air conditioning. I don't want air conditioning. She wants it, I don't want it, but she leaves the fan on all night. And of course, when the temperature drops to about 28 degrees, it gets cold for me, and I got the fan on so I wake up with that, achoo! So until the temperature drops up. So 28 degrees cold for me. Anyway, so this is the remembrance. Normally I sneeze like anything in the morning. Anyway, but as long as Bernardo gets, I wouldn't say limited, kind of limited, or he's not used as a fan's favourite, Pep Guardiola's favourite, as, for instance, an automatic sign. As long as he plays a role I still think he has a role to play. And for instance, again, and yeah, I welcome him for him to stay and see out his contract. And all this nonsense about, he's always wanted to go for the last 3 years. Well, he's never done, and he's also re-signed a new contract. So all this nonsense about him wanting to go, I don't know what's going, but he's never seen. I've never seen his interest on his attitude on the pitch change. I've never seen the way he talks, the way he presents himself, the way he squared up to Verts was nice. The way he did the old drink the coffee. To Liverpool. I still think he's got the heart. To be a City player. So yeah. A lot of people not like it. But I do think, for instance, him, as part of the squad, for instance, and so I'd welcome to see out his final year, and then he can go to Benfica with my blessing. Anyway, so Kyle Walker, I believe, is coming back, etc., but no chances going time to City. So we'll see how we go. The transfer window opens again tomorrow. Stupid, really. It's close for such a short space of time. I just don't get. Anyway, but other than that, for instance, yeah. So we'll see what happens. See the guys training hard on the pitch onto the Club World Cup. See the guys training very hard on the pitch. They look really fit and strong. And some of the goals shots on Phil Foden, for instance, and some of the players, Doku looks amazing. So for instance, there's a lot of intense training, and I think, quite rightly, because Pep said he wants to win it, and by the results at the moment from coming from the Club World Cup from the teams, which everybody thought it was going to be some kind of glorified friendly. No, didn't think so at all. And okay, all right, Bayern Munich 10-0, yeah. So offensive over Auckland City, but they're a bunch of part timers. I believe the goalkeeper had to have his own call, had to book time off from his job. They are a bunch of part timers, but the thing is, this is what you do. For instance, you don't. People say, "Oh, well, it's not fair." Whatever. Just get the job done. Again, well done, Vinny. What's the goal? Put the boot in. And I don't care all this. For instance, we should lay off, or it's unfair, or la la la. This is a competitive game. They'll probably be relishing the fact that they're playing against a team like Bayern Munich. They're probably one and only ever time they'll ever do that. So they had a shot on goal, and they had a chance. So, for instance, again, they were never ever going to win it. But they got $2 million for participating in the Club World Cup. So, for instance, I don't think. I'm not the way. I think, for instance, if you've got to go to a game, go in and finish them off. I've seen Manchester City take the foot off the gas so many times, and I think sometimes when it could come down to a goal difference or whatever, I think sometimes you've got to go for it. It's a difficult group. You've also got who else they've got? They've got Benfica, and they've got somebody else as well. So, for instance, it's not going to be an easy group to get at. So, any kind of slip-ups, any kind of, we should do this one. And it's good to just go in, get a job done, and get out. And that's what I want Man City to do, So, for instance, how many times you watch England games? How many times you watch, these games where you should have won, and then you didn't win because you didn't, win, properly, get the job done and get out. So PSG, also a team, no rest, straight into the Club World Cup. Did the Champions League, played the last game in, was it May or something like that? So they played the Champions. They've had no rest, no holidays, no nothing, and they just beat thumped 10-man Atletico Madrid. So they're taking it seriously. So if Man City are not on it, then. For instance, we've got to be really, really care. We really got to really be on it. I've just watched a couple of other games. Overall, for instance, I think it was a 2-1. That was the Brazilian champions. They beat Seattle Sounders. Bogotov beat Sounders 2-1, and what else have we got? So, for instance, the Inter Milan game was pretty good, and it was especially when Tev what's called you God's name Messi, for instance, hit the ball, what's it called, and it bounced off. Just around the post. They still, again, some of these players have still, quality just does not go. The legs may go, but the quality doesn't. So, but they've left themselves with a bit of work to do. So, but the Egyptians, good atmosphere. The Palmeiras Porto, I haven't seen any of that one yet. So that was a 0-0. So, but yeah, right. So today, let's have a look. So today we've got Boca against Benfica. Chelsea playing their first game against Los Angeles. Los Angeles. And for instance, because I can watch two games at the moment. And Flamingo against Tunis. River Plate, that's going to looking forward to. Against Ura. And then this is tomorrow. Fluminense against Dortmund. And Ustan against Malilo. So yeah, so I forgot about Dortmund's playing, but yeah, yeah. So I'm enjoying the games. I can watch two games at least. I got one in the evening. Wake up in the morning and put the TV on, watch a game of football. Nice, and yeah, so it's good. I'm very happy watching these football games. Right, any other news? I don't think there is anything else, which is again the transfers. I think City's still looking for a right back, etc. For instance, but I can't see who's getting Livermore. I really can't. And yeah, I believe Nypan is signing. I thought he already signed, but he hasn't. He's going to sign today, so he's going to have his. You'll probably see him at the Etihad sometime today. Uh, ba, 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 ba. Appears that Rian Chaki, Turkey, for instance, is quite looking forward to seeing playing against United. He can't stand them, I believe. So they blew all the way. So, but yeah, so I'm not, So he's come out and said he's not quite happy. Looking forward. He doesn't like United and against them. So yeah, a blue in the making. But yeah, so let's go. But I don't know yourselves. What are you enjoying the Club World Cup? I know there's going to be dead games to play Maria Husgold, and again, for instance, you're talking like the World Cup, and the next World Cup is going to be even bigger than the previous one. There's always going to be crappy games and mismatched games, but it's what it is. But to say that other teams are going to get interested in the games, then I think you've got to be there's a lot of European teams actually want to win it, and can't wait to see the Boca Juniors and see how they're playing. But it'd be good to see it. And also, it's good to see these players as well. You never know. There might be some guys might really surprise right back in the Club World Cup. You never know. You never know. You got to stay positive. Life is all about positivity. You got to be positive. Stay positive. Be positive. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. A true blue tie from Thailand. I hope you're doing well. Have a good one, Jan, Monday, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.